beast in the south side of Chicago, famous all over the world. But a lot of rap fans have no idea about the brutal war going down on the north side of the city. Polo G is one of the hottest rappers out of Chicago in the game right now. And today we're breaking down the shocking and deadly beef that the set is wrapped up in.
Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Mari the Great. We got another reaction video for y'all. Polo G's War in Chicago, 1300 versus OTE. Let's get straight into it, man. If y'all new to the channel, subscribe, like the video, turn on your notification bell, man. We're gonna get straight into it, man. We're gonna see what's cracking out there in Chicago, man. Let's get it cracking, man. Let's get it back in action, y'all. Like the video.
Rappers like Chief Keef, Lil Durk, King Von, and FBG Duck made their beats in the south side of Chicago famous all over the world. But a lot of rap fans have no idea about the brutal war going down on the north side of the city. Polo G is one of the hottest rappers out of Chicago in the game right now. And today we're breaking down the shocking and deadly beef that the set is wrapped up in. Polo G came up on the north side of Chicago, repping a set called 1300 Sedville. 1300 is mostly Mickey Cobras and Vice Lords, and on the track Check Me Out, Polo raps, fucking nigga up, hollows penetrate, Glizzy take him out like a date. I hang with the lords and the snakes, but we something like gorillas and apes, from that block where we drop into rapes. 1300 is based in the Marshall Field Garden Apartments, and their main ops ran a building just 5 minutes away. Only to End, aka OTE, was in the Cabrini Green projects, and the whole area was one of the most active spots in the city.
Capri Green, didn't they tear them down?
15,000 people living there in the projects, but it's been a war zone.
Comment down below, y'all. Did they tear the Capri Green apartments down or something? I heard that.
Since the 80s, gangs started running the hood, and there are stories about them even posting snipers up on the rooftops to keep the ops from coming in. Right now, O Block is definitely the most notorious hood in Chicago, but Cabrini Green used to be even crazier. 1300 and OTE have been at war for years too, and what makes the situation even more wild is how much their territory has changed. Now, 1300 and OTE's territory is surrounded by expensive apartments and multi-million-dollar houses, so you can be around some of the most savage dudes in the city 1 second, then go 2 blocks over and see rich families riding around in Bentleys. The beef between 1300 and OTE has been going on for so long that the dudes who are active in the streets right now don't even know how it all started. But in the early 2010s, a whole new wave of shootings kicked off that left people dead on both sides. In 2013, a 1300 affiliate named Thana was shot and killed while he was walking through 1300 territory. A lot of people think OTE was involved with the hit, but others claim that it was another set in the area called Suwu that took him out. A rapper from OTE named OTE Kump even said that OTE wasn't behind Thana's death on the track Near North Dead Ops when he rapped. OTE dropping shit got the feds hot. Thana got smoked with 4 tools. That's buddy them work. We don't know, dude. Suwu and OTE used to be clicked up, but there was some internal beef that caused a split, and they've been ops ever since. An OTE affiliate named 50 was killed, and rumors said that 1300 was sliding for Thana. But other sources claim that 50's death didn't have anything to do with the beef between 1300 and OTE. The next loss that 1300 took had a massive impact on the crew though. In 2014, a dude from 1300 named Tim Tim, aka Gucci, allegedly caught an OTE affiliate named Q-Ball and put hands on him. Q-Ball already had issues with Gucci since they were from rival sets, but then the situation got personal and Q-Ball allegedly went out hunting for Gucci. According to the police report, Q-Ball and one of his homies were on bikes when they spotted Gucci and started letting off shots. Gucci was found lying face up in the grass when the cops got there, and unfortunately, he didn't recover from the gunshots and was pronounced dead at the hospital. Gucci was one of the top dudes in 1300, and Polo G said that the G in his name was to honor Gucci.
The G stand for Gucci. That's for my friend who passed away.
Gucci had a lot of respect in his hood, and a lot of dudes in the area started claiming Tim Tim Gang, aka TCG, because of him. On the same track, OTE Kump dissed Thana from 1300. He also took shots at Tim Tim and rapped, 1300 can't stop lacking. Finding ops, shit getting tragic. Tim Tim tried out for Jesse White, phone them run up on bikes when his ass doing backflips. Y'all cracking cars, y'all ain't trapping. Chase them off Hudson, then serve they addicts. Gucci was a tough loss for 1300, but it wasn't long before they had to mourn another member. A dude named Killer from 1300 was caught by 3 OT affiliates while he was in his whip. They shot his car up and made him crash.
Damn.
By the time paramedics got Killer to the hospital, it was already too late. Some guys in 1300 started calling themselves Killer Mob after Killer's death. And on the track Check Me Out, Polo G raps, TTG, TNG, Killer Mob, ODA, be the gang. Yeah, that's all that I stood for. Matter of fact, man, that's all that I stand for. 1300 had taken a bunch of losses back to back, but then OTE lost one of their own dudes while he was trying to hit a lick. Of course,
Boy, Chicago, I guarantee Chicago police be having a lot of work cut out for their ass, girl, because they always got something going on in Chicago, bro. All type of wars. Just so many different wars, so many different sides, so many different cliques. Like, damn.
according to rumors, a dude from OTE named Trap walked up to some dudes sitting in the whip outside of a
Man,
restaurant and tried
Popeyes.
to rob him. But what he didn't know is that they were rolling with a 1300 member who was still inside the restaurant. When the 1300 affiliate came outside, he allegedly grabbed his Trap from inside the whip and shot Trap to death on the spot. Then, just a month after Trap was killed, 1300 lost 2 more members on the same day. Ed and Lil Bit were twin brothers who rep 1300. Ed was a star basketball player who had dreams of making it to the NBA, but unfortunately, he was killed before he had the chance to even try. Ed
Damn.
and Lil Bit were walking down the street in 1300 territory when some shooters pulled up and shot both of them to death. It was another big loss for 1300.
He was a basketball player, man.
Out on the track Battle Cry and
Damn.
rapped. A lot of shit happened way too fast. I ain't have time to heal. Ed was gonna make it on that court, but he died in the field. Some people thought OTE was behind the hit on Ed and Lil Bit, but others claim it was another set's work. It's not clear who really took Ed and Lil Bit out, but OTE Coom dissed them on the track near North Dead Ops and rapped, "Everybody was happy when Trap died. Twin them got clapped, y'all was so sick. Still let Clarence hang and he didn't blow. Guess y'all want us to take 2 more. Lil Bit fat ass run too slow. Left Lil Ed
Damn.
on the flow." It's
The
not
hell?
clear if OTE was involved with killing Ed and Lil Bit, but 1300 allegedly clapped back and killed an OTE affiliate not long after the twins died. A dude named Head from OTE was driving down the street when someone caught up to his whip and killed him in traffic. And on the track No Mask, Polo G allegedly dissed Head and Trap 2 when he rapped, "But I know one op we seen in traffic caught a headshot. Know a nigga that tried to rob. They cooked him. Bitch, that lead hot. Check the scope. Who block ain't like that? They can't say said not." Then OTE lost another member when a dude from the set named O-Dog just straight up disappeared out of nowhere. Rumors say he was taken out by 1300, but his body was never found and there's no evidence 1300 had anything to do with it. O-Dog was last seen on 44th Street in 2018 after he walked out of his crib at 10 p.m. and never came back. Some people think he was kidnapped and murdered, but his missing persons report says that O-Dog suffered from bipolar disorder and nobody knows what really happened to him. After O-Dog disappeared, 1300 lost 2 more members, and rumors say it was get back for O-Dog. Cole and Tay from 1300 were driving down the street in Sedville territory when another car pulled up and started letting off shots. Cole and Tay tried to drive off, but the shooters caught both of them and they ended up crashing their whip and dying. Nobody was ever booked for killing Cole and Tay, but a lot of people think OTE was behind the hit. Then in 2020, a 1300 affiliate named Puda was walking down an alleyway with his homie when someone popped out and started letting off shots. Puda's
Damn.
homie made it out alive, but unfortunately, Puda was killed at just 15 years old. 1300 and OTE were both losing a
15
lot of
years
members
old
to
is
the
crazy,
beat
man.
and turned their whole neighborhood into a war zone, but nobody expected what happened next. By 2021, Polo G was already a star in the rap game and had left 1300 territory a long time ago. He blew up in 2018 off tracks like Gang With Me and Welcome Back. Then in 2019, he hit the Billboard Hot 100 when he linked up with Lil TJ for the track Pop Out. Polo G signed a huge deal with Columbia Records and kept the momentum up. He was running up millions of streams on every track he dropped. And in 2020, he leveled up again after he started working with massive artists like Lil Durk, King Von, and Lil Baby. The whole time Polo G was popping off and making it in the industry, one dude he always had by his side was B Money. Some reports say B Money was Polo G's blood brother, but others claim they were just best friends. It's not clear if they were related or not, but Polo G and B Money were like family even if they didn't have blood ties. Polo and B Money weren't staying in Chicago anymore after Polo blew up in the rap game. If you come from the streets, it's always a good move to get out of your city after you make it in the industry. Getting famous just puts a bigger target on your back for the ops, and rumors say that's why B Money ended up getting killed. B Money allegedly went back to Chicago to celebrate one of his homies' birthdays, and that's what got him killed. It's
Damn.
not clear exactly what went down, but in August 2021, B Money was shot and killed in his hometown. After
They
the
ain't
hit
supposed to
went
go
down,
back, bro.
rumors were flying that B Money was chilling in 1300 territory when OTE got the drop on him and shot him while he was outside on the porch. OTE might have been involved with the hit, but it turns out that B Money didn't even die in his hood. Nobody was ever booked for the murder either, and there are some crazy rumors about what really happened. Some people think that Polo G sacrificed his own homie to help his career. After B Money died, there was a rumor going around that Polo had him killed so he could have a #1 album on the charts. It was a wild theory that Polo G sold his soul to have success in the rap game, and he had to sacrifice his homie to make it all happen. Obviously, most people weren't buying the idea that Polo made some kind of sacrifice to make it on the charts, though.
I don't know, y'all.
A lot of them think OTE was behind the hit on B Money.
What y'all think about that? Y'all think Polo G did that? Had his mans from babies, bro, dinner like his brother. You know what I'm saying? Killed for his album to go up. Like, I don't know. Some people will backdoor, you know what I mean? But I don't know. What y'all think in the comments, man?
He wasn't killed in the neighborhood, and nobody was ever arrested for his murder. But right after B Money died, someone slid on OTE and took out one of their members. Spaz was a dude from Haji Mob 5700, but some sources claim that he repped OTE too. And we'll get into why a lot of people think Polo G put out a hit on him in a second. Right after B Money died, Spaz hopped in the booth and recorded a diss track aimed at him. And then just a couple days later, Spaz was shot and killed. He was in his whip when someone pulled up next to him and started letting off shots. Spaz didn't even have time to react before he was killed. And 1300 hopped on social media and started dissing him immediately. Spaz getting taken out right after B Money died already had a lot of people thinking 1300 was involved with the hit. But there's another big reason why people tie Polo G to the whole thing. Back in the day, Polo G had major issues with an OTE affiliate named Fluky, aka Elway. According to OTE Coomp, Fluky used to put hands on Polo back in the day.
So you said they had like a fight or something?
Yeah, he beat his ass on the train, Joe. Beat on his
Polo?
Yeah.
Fluky got killed, and Polo has dissed him ever since. But 1300 didn't have anything to do with his crazy death. Fluky tried to drag someone's whip back in the day, but he picked the wrong target because the dude he tried to steal the car from ended up being an ex-police officer. Fluky and two of his homies walk up to the car and try to take it. And that's when the ex-cop upped his strap and started shooting at all of them. Fluky got hit in the chest and was rushed to the hospital, but by the time he got there, it was already too late and he was pronounced dead. Fluky was a big loss for OTE, and on the track Epidemic, Polo G dissed him and raps, "Well, if you act like he bout it, then put him on the list. You better pick out a casket, cause they going quick. They gassed him up, now tears shedding when they post his pic. I know about some Fluky shit, I heard he died on the lick." Fluky was one of Polo G's main ops from OTE. Some reports say that Spaz was Fluky's blood brother. And after Spaz died, rumors are flying that Polo had put a bag on his head because he dissed B Money and had family ties to Fluky. It's not clear how much work Polo G ever put in the streets, but his homies have even sent death threats to cameramen for getting involved with their beef with OTE. 16 shot him visuals linked up with OTE Coomp to shoot the video for his Polo G 1300 diss track near North Dead Ops back in the day. It was a wild diss, and the video even had news reports from when dead 1300 members had been killed. Before 16 shot him made the video, he was actually supposed to link up with Polo G and shoot something with him, but that all changed after he shot the near North Dead Ops video. Before the video even came out, everyone in the city knew that OTE Coomp had linked up with 16 shot him for it, and someone from Polo's side jumped in 16 shot him's DMs and warned him not to drop the video.
One of the ops DMs, it was like, don't drop that video, it's gonna put you in a war. We fucking up cameraman and all.
16 shot him said that the OTE dudes offered to put the video up on their channel, so 16 shot him wouldn't catch any heat from the beef.
They even tell me like, you don't gotta drop this on your channel, we're gonna drop it on Pappy Gang page.
Right.
I'm like, cool, y'all could do that.
But after the other side tried to press him, 16 shot him dropped the video on his own channel the very next day.
It pissed me off and I dropped it the next day. That's why the video really not a good quality for real, because it's like, if you come to me aggressive, I'm gonna get aggressive with you.
After B Money was killed, 1300 allegedly started putting
It's
major pressure on the
did it anyway.
And rumors say they even killed a 16-year-old girl named Kappa who was affiliated with OTE.
Damn.
Leaving the party, but someone blocked her whip and shot her to death in a parking lot. It's not clear if 1300 was really behind the hit, but they lost another one of their own members just 2
That's
weeks
sad,
later.
bro.
A dude from 1300 named Turtle was allegedly set up by OTE and killed by them. But then OTE took another loss right after. According to reports, Sav from OTE was sliding in 1300 territory. A dude on the 400 block of West Blackhawk Street waved the police officer down and told him that Sav had just upped his strap at him. The cops found Sav a little while later and started chasing him on foot, and one of the cops tried to tase him at first. The taser didn't hit though, and Sav upped his strap at the cops and let off a shot. The police started busting back and hit Sav several times, and he was pronounced dead at the hospital later that night.
Damn, what is going on in the city of Chicago, man? Look, yeah, we'll be reacting to all these videos and stuff like that, but man, look, man, on some real serious note, man, we gotta stop fighting our own brothers and sisters, man. I know it's a war that's been on for centuries, you know what I mean? And people think they must get back, but when does it end? Because you got kids growing up after kids growing up, and they digging into them footsteps, following them footsteps. You know what I'm saying? So we got to put the end to this, man. You don't see no other race killing each other for real, bro. Only the blacks. We already had enough going on, you know what I mean, within our own culture, bro. Grown, you know what I mean? Our ancestors, all that. And it's still happening. Now they got it to the point where we kill it. The society, governments, and everybody got it to a point where we killing our own brothers and sisters, bro. That shit is sad, man. So if you got anything from this video, man, try to bring peace back to the world, to your brothers and sisters, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth you going to jail for life. It's not worth you dying. It's not worth innocent people getting killed, your kids getting killed, your mamas or your grandmas. And it's not worth it, man. You're going to be in jail for the rest of your life, or you're going to be in a box under the ground, man. It's not worth it, bro. Make sure y'all like this video, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss when I drop a video, man. I love y'all. My name Mari. I'm out. Peace.